My name is Arushi and I'm a grade 11 student at TISB.
Hi, I'm Ananda. I'm a wildlife enthusiast and photographer from Bangalore.
Hi everyone, I'm Anika Malungeri from Bangalore, studying in class 7.
Hi, my name is Shivani Sunil and I'm currently in 12th grade.
Hello everyone, I'm Ansi Gopinath from Bangalore, India.
Hi, I'm Parul.
I began pursuing photography 8 years ago and I soon realized I could combine it with my love for wildlife. I've always been a wildlife enthusiast and I'm very grateful to my parents for inculcating this sense of appreciation of nature in me at such a young age.
I've always been fascinated by the dense and luscious forests of India and the magnificent flora and fauna they hold.
Since my childhood, I've been venturing into the forest with my parents as we share a keen interest in nature and wildlife photography.
Wildlife for me has always been such a big part of my life. From around the age of 4, my dad has taken me to the forest, and this has been a big part of getting introduced to and actually falling in love with nature and photography.
So my love for nature and wildlife started when I was really young, and my parents used to take me bird watching and on safaris. But my love for wildlife photography started in 2015 when I met my mentor Philip Ross for the very first time.
I began my journey of wildlife photography about 2 years back. My main motive was, to de-stress, to get out of the work zone, to become one with nature basically. And since I've started going on these wildlife photography trips, I've really come to appreciate the beauty of nature, the abundance of nature, and how much it gives us. I've also come to realize how delicate and sensitive these ecosystems are, and the great need of human intervention to preserve these ecosystems, to ensure that the variety of species that we have on this earth are protected.
Our forests are currently under threat. Animals are being killed due to man-animal conflict. Forest land is being encroached in the name of development. However, photography is an excellent tool to bring in awareness about these issues and to showcase the critically endangered species which are on the verge of extinction. Wildlife photography has been a perfect opportunity for me to showcase my love for wildlife as well as my love for cameras. The secret for the perfect shot is to learn all about animal behavior, and binoculars are an incredible tool to observe and learn all about animal behaviors without missing any minute details. And this has helped me perfect my shot.
I think all nature lovers would agree that we always try our best not to disturb wildlife and nature when we're viewing them, and binoculars perfectly enable us to do so by letting us view them from a distance.
I would always say that being outdoors and being in nature is such a humbling experience because you realize the vastness of the world and everything that it has to offer. And I mean, for me personally, like all my day-to-day problems seem so insignificant when I'm in the jungle.
I really think that all of us should spend a good amount of time to studying nature. Firstly, because nature is super cool. But on a more serious note, there are some pressing events that are occurring in the world right now. Things like climate change and nature destruction, which is affecting the lives of wildlife throughout the world. And since we've caused so much destruction to nature, I think we owe it to start learning how to live in harmony. So the best way to start learning how to do this is by owning a pair of binoculars. A binocular not only allows you to observe birds, but also animals that are at a very far distance. It really makes you understand their behavior, and this makes you a really good naturalist, which will eventually make you a better photographer.
On my trips with the Outback Experience, I've been lucky enough to meet such inspiring, bold girls and women who have absolutely blown me away with their work and dedication, and it makes me proud to be a woman myself, and in such a male-dominated industry, to see these women thrive and be role models to younger girls is just so amazing to me.
I intend to pursue a career as a wildlife biologist and travel to different forests around the world to explore and understand more about wildlife. I would urge everyone, particularly young girls, to go out in the wild and adapt to its environment and understand how powerful nature is. Dreaming of a career in the wild for girls is possible. We just need to step out of our comfort zones and be out there to learn and protect wildlife. As my parents say, we girls are super strong and the wildlife needs us.
I really think that more women should start entering into the world of nature photography. I know quite a few women in this field, and one thing that I've observed is that they all have an innate connection to nature, and they all have some natural reason for protecting it. Moreover, I think this is the best time in history to be a wildlife photographer as a woman. We have countless opportunities, but we should just take the very first step and try to be a naturalist and start getting into the field of photography. I really think that it's important to start learning about nature now that there are so many issues that are occurring in the world where nature is being destroyed, and more women should participate and start protecting nature.
I would really encourage all the young girls out there to get out, to get into nature, to go for wildlife photography. It would be one of the most rewarding experiences, I can promise you that much.
In terms of conservation, I mean, the world is not just for half the population, it's for all of us. And I would like to say that there's a reason why it's called Mother Nature.
On this Women's Day, I request every woman out there to empower herself and share this vision and passion of wildlife through her lens.
I like to believe that my own photography plays a role in conservation efforts. By documenting species and threatened habitats, photographers can raise awareness and inspire action for their protection. I also believe that increasing the participation of women in conservation and wildlife photography is essential, as our voices and perspectives have been underrepresented in these fields for so long. By empowering more women to take leadership roles in conservation, we can foster greater creativity, diversity, and innovation.